Did you know that there's a certain type of person who both fascinates and terrifies narcissists to their core? These are super empaths, extraordinary individuals who possess both the warm, compassionate heart of an empath and the strength, confidence, and decisiveness of a narcissist. Narcissists are drawn to the selflessness, kindness, and deep understanding of super empaths, yet at the same time, they are utterly terrified of their hidden power and their ability to see through every mask and facade they put on. So, what makes narcissists both love and hate super empaths? What is the key difference between an empath and a super empath? And why can a super empath become a narcissist's worst nightmare? Get ready for a journey that will expose the darkest secrets of the narcissistic mind. In this video, I'll reveal 8 reasons why these arrogant, self-absorbed individuals both crave and fear the hidden power of super empaths. Shocking truths and unsettling psychological insights will be laid bare, guaranteed to keep you glued to the screen until the very last second. They have super intuition, the X-ray that exposes the perfect mask of the narcissist. If ordinary empaths are like highly sensitive radars, capable of detecting even the slightest emotional waves in the vast ocean of human feelings, then super empaths are like explorers equipped with a super intuition, a mystical kind of X-ray that can penetrate all disguises and expose the darkest secrets hidden behind the charming smile of a narcissist. They don't need concrete evidence to sense something is off. A fleeting glance, a sudden change in tone, or even an extended silence becomes a valuable clue. Super empaths are like masterful psychological detectives, not only reading surface-level emotions, but also perceiving the deeper emotional layers, where narcissists try to conceal their insecurity, wounds, and desire for control. However, this level of understanding is not an easy gift to bear. Narcissists often feel uneasy and threatened in the presence of a super empath. This X-ray vision doesn't just expose their pretense, it renders their grandiose masks meaningless. Those with pure hearts and genuine sincerity become a narcissist's greatest fear because, before their piercing insight, deception is futile. When faced with someone who possesses super intuition, narcissists feel as though every tiny detail of their behavior is being scrutinized. They worry that the flawless image they've carefully constructed, from their charming exterior to seemingly harmless actions, will be stripped away. Their hidden vulnerabilities and deep-seated insecurities risk being laid bare, shaking the very foundation of the persona they have worked so hard to build. This often leads to 2 possible reactions. They either retreat quietly or become more aggressive, doing everything in their power to control and manipulate the super empath. But the true power of super intuition lies not only in detecting deception, it also grants the ability to set firm boundaries and protect oneself from the narcissist's toxic psychological games. With a profound awareness of their own worth, super empaths do not allow their compassion to be exploited as a tool for manipulation. They refuse to be prey and instead equip themselves with a mental armor, a combination of strength, rationality, and unwavering determination. The impenetrable fortress, where the narcissist's attacks become meaningless. What makes a narcissist feel utterly powerless and enraged to the point of madness? It is when they encounter someone upon whom their most powerful weapons, intimidation, manipulation, and confusion, fail to have any effect. In the presence of a super empath, the tactics that narcissists have always relied on suddenly become useless, like feeble waves crashing against an unbreakable fortress. Super empaths are not the ideal victims that narcissists typically prey upon. They possess an extraordinary inner strength that allows them to withstand even the most sophisticated psychological attacks. Like a fortress built from confidence, composure, and rationality, they embody resilience. No matter how harsh or cunning the narcissist's threats may be, they cannot shake the super empath's resolve. They understand that these threats are nothing more than cheap tricks designed to impose control. Manipulation and confusion are also favorite tactics of narcissists. They weave together half-truths and falsehoods, causing others to doubt themselves and lose confidence. But super empaths have the ability to see through this fog. With their heightened sensitivity and exceptional emotional intelligence, they can easily distinguish truth from deception. They refuse to be dragged into the chaotic whirlwind that the narcissist creates. Instead, they use their clarity of mind to decode every illusion, forcing the narcissist to reveal their true self. The calmness and unwavering determination of a super empath are what frustrate narcissists the most. They are used to seeing their victims tremble, panic, and lose control, but super empaths are different. Not only do they remain composed in the face of narcissistic attacks, but they also know how to counterstrike intelligently. Every word and action they take is like a sharp arrow, piercing through the very weaknesses that the narcissist desperately tries to conceal. More than just protecting themselves, super empaths have the power to fight back by exposing the narcissist's true nature. With the light of truth, they shatter the perfect mask that the narcissist has meticulously built. And this is what leads to the narcissist's ultimate downfall. Not just failure, but deep humiliation and emotional devastation. They are fearless warriors, the narcissist's worst nightmare. Beneath their proud exterior and false confidence, narcissists tremble at even the smallest failures. They are terrified of feeling vulnerable and constantly seek to escape the fragments of truth that could shatter their fragile ego. But on the other side stands the super empath, a fearless warrior ready to face every challenge life throws at them, whether it be doubt, loneliness, or pain. To them, these struggles are not enemies, but strict teachers that help them grow. Super empaths possess both a courageous heart and an unbreakable spirit. They dive into life with relentless passion, never shying away from emotional wounds. They understand that pain is not the end, but rather a gateway to invaluable lessons. Each time they fall, they do not merely rise again, they emerge stronger. Like a sword sharpened by every battle, with their inner strength and unwavering resilience, they embody emotional freedom and power. They inspire those who feel lost in darkness, reminding them that love and happiness are not distant dreams. They exist within us all, waiting to be claimed by those brave enough to stand up, fight, and pursue their true worth. This is what makes super empaths the ultimate nightmare for narcissists. A narcissist's very nature is rooted in control and manipulation. They survive by draining the emotional energy of others, like predators in the psychological world. But super empaths, with their strength and emotional independence, not only escape their grasp, but also reflect back the very weaknesses and insecurities that narcissists try so desperately to hide. Narcissists cannot stand the sight of someone shining without needing them. They despise the feeling of powerlessness when they fail to manipulate or bring down a super empath. This realization makes them feel small in the face of the radiant confidence and freedom that super empaths naturally exert. Moreover, super empaths refuse to be trapped in toxic relationships. They set firm boundaries, protect their inner peace, and stand strong against any attempts at manipulation. This not only ensures that narcissists fail in their attempts to control them, but also plunges them into an even deeper state of fear and insecurity. The super empath, a mirror reflecting the true soul of the narcissist. Super empaths are like walking mirrors, offering the most honest reflection of the inner world of those they encounter. They do not merely reflect surface emotions, they illuminate the deepest corners of the soul, exposing hidden wounds, fears, and vulnerabilities, especially those of narcissists. Narcissists construct an illusion of perfection, a proud facade designed to conceal their profound insecurities. But under the sharp light of a super empath's insight, this mask begins to fade. The super empath does not actively seek to uncover the truth, they simply reflect. They allow those around them to see themselves as they truly are. both the radiant strengths and the shadowy flaws. For narcissists, this is nothing short of a nightmare. The mirror effect of a super empath does more than just replay emotions. It magnifies every buried feeling, bringing hidden fears, shame, anger, and guilt to the surface with overwhelming intensity. The truths that narcissists deny now stand exposed before them, forcing them to confront the reality they have long tried to escape. This could be the fear of abandonment, deep-seated inadequacy, or even a loneliness they refuse to acknowledge. Faced with this stark reflection, narcissists often react violently. Their defense mechanisms kick in, turning them into storms of emotional turmoil. Anger, denial, and even attacks against the super empath become their desperate attempts to protect their fragile ego and uphold their grandiose illusion. They cannot tolerate having their flaws, weaknesses, and hidden fears laid bare. To them, this is not just exposure. It is a direct threat to the carefully crafted identity they cling to. However, the super empath does not falter easily. With a heart fortified by strength and unconditional compassion, they understand that this reflection is part of the journey toward growth. They remain patient, standing firm in the face of the narcissist's resistance, not to engage in battle, but to guide. They believe that only by confronting their own darkness can a person truly heal and evolve. Super empaths are not just illuminators, they are also seed planters. They use their deep understanding, patience, and love to spark the possibility of change within narcissists. Though this journey is arduous, their unwavering presence serves as a guiding light, a true mirror that helps narcissists see themselves for who they really are and opens the door to liberation. This is what makes super empaths the greatest threat to narcissists, yet also their only chance at genuine self-confrontation and transformation. The sharp, divine eye, a shield against all forms of manipulation. Narcissists are often described as masters of disguise, skillfully constructing a flawless exterior to conceal their deeply insecure and self-serving nature. They are brilliant performers on the grand stage of life, orchestrating elaborate illusions so convincing that the world falls for their act. But under the piercing gaze of the super empath, the divine eye that sees through deception, all of their carefully laid plans crumble into insignificance. Super empaths are not just highly attuned to the emotions of others, they possess an extraordinary ability, an acute sixth sense, that allows them to detect insincerity hidden within every word and action. A forced smile, a fleeting glance, or even an unusual pause in conversation becomes a signal, helping them decode the true intentions of those around them. A narcissist may deceive the world, making people believe in the glamorous stories they fabricate, but they cannot fool the divine eye of the super empath. This perceptiveness is not just about keen observation. It is a blend of deep intuition and experience with human nature, enabling them to identify subtle inconsistencies that most would overlook. Even when a narcissist believes they have concealed everything flawlessly, the super empath's sharp intuition can still detect the deception. Every selfish scheme, every manipulative ploy, no matter how intricately designed, is exposed under the light that the super empath carries. Beyond just seeing through lies, super empaths have the courage to stand up for sacred values such as authenticity, trust, and genuine love. They refuse to let their kindness be exploited or remain silent in the face of manipulation. They call out narcissistic selfishness and establish firm boundaries to shield themselves from toxic psychological game. This renders narcissists powerless when confronted with a super empath. Not only do they fail to control them, but they are also forced to confront their own weaknesses and insecurities, the very things they have spent their lives trying to hide. The super empath's sharp, divine eye serves as an impenetrable shield, protecting them from all forms of manipulation. In a world where deception is often masterfully disguised, super empaths shine as a beacon of truth. They are not only protectors of themselves, but also symbols of strength and courage, living proof that sincerity and compassion possess the power to dismantle even the most calculated scheme. The human lie detector, the eternal nemesis of deception. Narcissists are masters of deception. They have no hesitation in weaving elaborate tales about themselves, glorifying their triumphs, exaggerating their talents, and crafting an illusion of perfection in the eyes of others. To them, lying is not just a tool, it is a powerful weapon used to manipulate emotions and gain admiration. Their flowery words mask their deep insecurities and fragile self-worth, feeding an ego that craves constant validation. But narcissists make one grave mistake. No matter how sweetly wrapped or skillfully crafted their lies are, they can never escape the perception of a super empath, the human lie detector, with an innate ability to discern the truth. Super empaths possess an astonishing intuition that allows them to sense dishonesty embedded in every word and action. Unlike most people who rely solely on their physical senses, super empaths hear the unspoken. They pick up on the subtlest yet most telling signs: an evasive glance, an unnatural pause, a misplaced gesture. The vibrations of deceit, no matter how faint, cannot escape their internal radar. Whether it's a grandiose lie or a masterfully disguised scheme, nothing goes undetected. Super empaths are like truth hunters, capable of exposing even the most cunning manipulations. To them, truth is not just a virtue, it is a light that pierces through the darkness of deception. They do not stop at merely detecting lies. They patiently and skillfully constructed mask to gradually crumble. This makes super empaths the eternal nemesis of narcissists. Nothing is more terrifying to a narcissist than having their elaborate facade dismantled in front of someone who cannot be deceived. The presence of a super empath is like standing before a mirror that reflects the narcissist's true self. Their insecurities, wounds, and flaws that they desperately try to suppress. More than just a lie detector, the super empath is a symbol of resilience and authenticity. They do not accept deceit as a normal part of life. They are willing to challenge flowery falsehoods to uphold the integrity of truth. And that is why, in a world filled with deception and manipulation, super empaths remain the greatest adversaries that narcissists will ever face. Under the illumination of the truth that super empaths bring, even the most carefully crafted lies fade into insignificance, and in the end, truth will always prevail. The immortal phoenix, rising from the ashes, reaching for the light. Super empaths are like the legendary phoenix, possessing an extraordinary ability to rise from the ashes of pain and loss. When everything seems to collapse around them, they do not allow themselves to be consumed by darkness. Instead, they transform suffering into strength, using each wound as a stepping stone to ascend, shining brighter than ever before. Their power extends beyond self-healing. It radiates outward, touching those around them. Super empaths do not hesitate to share their light, guiding the lost and the broken. They become healers, helping others mend shattered relationships, overcome pain, and rediscover their lost confidence. With their deep empathy and boundless compassion, they inspire recovery, serving as a living testament to resilience and hope. Unlike narcissists who fear negative emotions and do everything in their power to avoid them, super empaths face their emotions head-on with wisdom and courage. They understand that pain, failure, and heartbreak are inevitable parts of life, but rather than running away, they embrace these experiences, learn from them, and uncover their inner strength. To them, emotions are not enemies, but wise teachers imparting valuable lessons on courage, serenity, and self-healing. Super empaths do not chase after status or material wealth. They seek meaning in every moment, no matter how small. Every experience, whether sweet or bitter, is met with gratitude, for they recognize that hardships shape them into stronger, wiser beings. To them, life is not a race to achieve external success, but a journey of inner discovery and spiritual growth. Their rebirth is not merely about overcoming pain, it is about unlocking new doors to freedom and happiness. They learn to release the past, to let go of what no longer serves them, and to move forward with a light heart and a clear mind. They are unafraid of starting over, because they understand that rebirth is woven into the very fabric of their existence. In a world filled with deception and suffering, super empaths stand as symbols of hope. They teach us that no matter how deep we fall into the abyss of loss, we can rise again, emerging from the ashes, spreading our wings, and soaring like the immortal phoenix. With an unshakable spirit and a heart full of love, they do more than simply survive. They live meaningfully, illuminating even the darkest corners of life. The super empath, a sophisticated filter and an impenetrable fortress. Super empaths possess a unique, almost supernatural ability. They can sense negative energy in their surroundings. Like a sophisticated filter, they easily detect and analyze the toxic vibrations emanating from individuals or situations. This heightened awareness not only allows them to steer clear of harmful influences, but also enables them to construct a powerful, forbidden zone, a boundary that those carrying negative energy, especially narcissists, cannot penetrate. Narcissists, driven by their insatiable need for attention and control, despise rejection. They crave being at the center of everyone's focus, manipulating those around them to maintain their fragile sense of superiority. However, this deep-seated desire collides with an immovable force when they encounter a super empath. Unlike ordinary individuals who may be charmed or deceived, super empaths see through their illusions and establish firm boundaries to protect themselves. The forbidden zone of a super empath is more than just an invisible shield. It is a symbol of self-mastery and a profound understanding of personal worth. The moment they detect even the slightest trace of manipulation, they swiftly draw the line, ensuring they do not get entangled in toxic dynamics. They have no hesitation in saying no to unreasonable demands and will even sever ties completely with those who radiate negativity. This is not an act of coldness or indifference, but rather a necessary measure to safeguard their inner peace. This unwavering stance is something narcissists cannot tolerate. They are accustomed to controlling others, feeding off emotional reactions, and orchestrating relationships to serve their ego. But when faced with a super empath, someone who not only escapes their control but thrives beyond it, the narcissist is left feeling powerless, frustrated, and deeply dissatisfied. To them, losing the ability to manipulate someone is a crushing defeat. The confidence and decisiveness of super empaths do more than just leave narcissists in silent agony. It sends a clear message that their worth is not defined by external validation. They do not seek approval, attention, or applause. Their forbidden zone is not just a protective boundary, it is a space where manipulation loses all power. Super empaths understand that true strength does not lie in controlling the world around them, but in mastering themselves. Their forbidden zone stands as a testament to their independence and resilience, a living proof that no one, not even a narcissist, can shake their inner peace or dictate their value. I hope that through this video you now have a deeper understanding of super empaths and why they are considered a threat to narcissists. As you've seen, super empaths possess extraordinary qualities that narcissists secretly envy but will never truly attain: compassion, authenticity, deep understanding, and inner strength. They cannot be easily manipulated or deceived, and they have the courage to stand up for themselves and protect those around them. It is precisely these attributes that make narcissists feel uneasy and afraid. If you are a super empath, be proud of who you are. Do not let anyone, not even a narcissist, make you doubt your own worth. Keep shining, keep living authentically and meaningfully, and continue spreading your light to those around you. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. See you in the next video.